Number 1. X-34 Landspeeder Legacy. Picture yourself cruising through the canyons of Tatooine or weaving between the towering skyscrapers of Coruscant. That's the magic of speeders, the everyday vehicles of the Star Wars galaxy that make ground transportation look absolutely wizard. These repulsor lift-powered beauties float effortlessly above any surface using anti-gravity technology that pushes against a planet's natural gravitational field. The most iconic of these has to be Luke Skywalker's X-34 Landspeeder, that weathered desert ride that started it all. Built by Sorosub Corporation with a powerful repulsor lift engine augmented with 3 air-cooled thrust turbines, the X-34 hovered up to a meter off the ground during operation. Luke's speeder was old and battered, missing the port turbine's cowling, but tinkering and careful maintenance kept it in good working order. The young farm boy eventually sold his beloved speeder for 2,000 credits in Mos Eisley to help fund his passage to Alderaan, a small price that would change the galaxy forever. Speeders come in countless varieties, from the nimble 74Z speeder bikes that zipped through Endor's forests at breakneck speeds to the militarized T-47 airspeeders that the Rebellion retrofitted into snow speeders for the Battle of Hoth. Each one is perfectly adapted to its environment, whether it's patrol speeders keeping order in Cloud City or STAP, single trooper aerial platform, units giving battle droids vertical mobility. The design philosophy behind speeders reflects practical needs. The STAPs were essentially flying platforms that gave Trade Federation forces unprecedented battlefield mobility, while civilian models like the M68 Landspeeder became popular street racing vehicles capable of reaching 225 kilometers per hour. What makes speeders so fascinating is their universality. They're the galactic equivalent of cars. Some are practical workhorses, others are flashy status symbols, and a few are stripped-down racing machines. The technology scales beautifully too, from single-seat swoops favored by gangs and racers to massive cargo speeders that keep commerce flowing on thousands of worlds. Number 2. AT-AT Terror. Nothing strikes fear into ground forces quite like the thunderous footsteps of an approaching walker. These mechanical monstrosities represent the pinnacle of psychological warfare, turning the simple act of walking into an instrument of terror. The all-terrain armored transport, AT-AT, stands as the Empire's crown jewel, a towering behemoth that dominated battlefields across the galaxy. The exact height of AT-ATs has been a subject of debate, with official sources varying between 15.5 meters in early materials to over 22 meters in more recent canon. The Star Wars databank states they stand over 20 meters tall, and analysis of film footage suggests heights between 20 to 23 meters when compared to human figures and snow speeders. Regardless of the exact measurement, these four-legged titans were designed as much for psychological impact as tactical advantage. Their blast-impervious armor plating could deflect or absorb anything but the heaviest turbolaser weaponry, making them nearly invulnerable to conventional ground forces. But walkers aren't just about size. The two-legged AT-ST, all-terrain scout transport, affectionately nicknamed the Chicken Walker, proves that agility has its place on the battlefield. These nimble scouts protected the flanks of their larger cousins and could navigate terrain that would trap wheeled or tracked vehicles. The design philosophy extended across the Imperial military machine, from the cargo-hauling AT-AT walkers to the artillery-focused AT-TE units used during the Clone Wars. Each walker type filled a specific battlefield role. The six-legged AT-TE served as the Republic's main battle tank, while specialized variants like the AT-RT, all-terrain recon transport, gave clone troopers rapid reconnaissance capabilities. The First Order took walker technology even further with the massive AT-M6, all-terrain mega-caliber. 6 essentially a mobile fortress with a cannon capable of punching through any defense. Standing at an incredible 36 meters tall, these guerrilla walkers featured a reinforced front leg design specifically to handle the recoil from their massive Mega-caliber 6 turbo laser cannon. Ready to jump to lightspeed with more vehicle knowledge? Hit that subscribe button and activate notifications. Your journey through the galaxy's greatest rides is just beginning. Number 3. TIE Fighter Swarm. Starfighters represent the perfect marriage of speed, firepower, and pilot skill. These nimble craft dance through space battles like deadly ballet performers, where split-second decisions mean the difference between glory and becoming space dust. The X-Wing Starfighter embodies everything a space superiority fighter should be: fast, maneuverable, well-armed with 4 laser cannons, and equipped with both shields and a hyperdrive for independent operations. The Empire took a radically different approach with their TIE, twin-ion engine, fighters. Strip away the shields, remove the hyperdrive, eliminate life support systems, and what you get is pure aggression wrapped in solar panels. That distinctive scream of a TIE fighter isn't just intimidating, it's the sound of ion engines pushed to their absolute limit. The philosophy was simple: overwhelm through numbers and accept that pilots are expendable. Standard TIE/LN fighters could reach speeds of 100 MGLT megalights per hour, while the improved TIE Interceptor pushed that to 110 MGLT, with its dagger-shaped solar panels providing enhanced maneuverability. The Empire's doctrine emphasized cost-effectiveness. They could produce 6 TIE fighters for the cost of 1 X-Wing. But the galaxy's fighter diversity goes far beyond this classic matchup. A-Wings sacrificed armor for blistering speed, becoming the interceptors of choice for hit-and-run attacks. Y-Wings, those dependable workhorses, carried enough ordnance to crack capital ship armor. B-Wings could pivot their entire wing assembly to create a stable gun platform. Each design reflects a specific tactical doctrine, from the Jedi's personalized Delta 7 Ether Sprite interceptors to the First Order's upgraded TIE/SF fighters with rear-facing turrets and enhanced shields. The TIE SF represented a fundamental shift in Imperial thinking, recognizing that pilots were valuable assets worth protecting with shields and life support systems. Meanwhile, specialized atmospheric fighters like the TIE Striker proved that even within a single design family, purpose-built variants could excel in specific environments. Number 4. Millennium Falcon magic. Not every hero flies a starfighter. Sometimes the real legends pilot beat-up freighters that barely hold together. The Millennium Falcon proves that you should never judge a ship by its exterior panels, or lack thereof. This heavily modified YT-1300 light freighter represents an entire class of vessels that keep the galaxy's economy running. The working ships that haul cargo, passengers, and occasionally smuggled goods past Imperial checkpoints. The YT-1300 was originally designed by the Corellian Engineering Corporation as essentially a giant forklift for orbital freight yards. Its side-mounted cockpit and front-facing mandibles allowed it to push shipping containers, while its modular design made it infinitely customizable. The basic model came in 3 configurations: port-mounted cockpit, starboard-mounted cockpit, or centrally mounted, and featured about 100 tons of cargo space, 2 escape pods, and a single laser cannon. But that was just the beginning. What made these vessels special was their ability to take modifications. Almost every YT-130 sold was later customized with everything from enhanced hyperdrive packages to military-grade weapon systems. Freighters come in staggering variety, from the turtle-shaped GR-75 medium transports that evacuated Echo Base to the sleek YT-240 light freighters favored by independent operators. The Falcon itself underwent countless modifications under various owners, transforming from a standard freighter into what Han Solo proudly called the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy, with its famous Class 0.5 hyperdrive, significantly faster than the stock Class 2 hyperdrive found on standard YT-1300s. The genius of freighter design lies in their adaptability. Need to convert cargo space into passenger berths? Done. Want to add concealed smuggling compartments? The aftermarket has you covered. These vessels represent freedom in its purest form, the ability to load up your life, punch in some coordinates, and find your fortune among the stars. Whether it's a small YT series transport or a massive bulk freighter, these ships are the lifeblood of galactic civilization. Number 5. Imperial Star Destroyer. When you need to project power across star systems, nothing does it quite like a capital ship. The Imperial Star Destroyer became the symbol of the Empire's might, a dagger-shaped enforcer, stretching 1,600 meters and bristling with enough firepower to reduce a city to slag. But these vessels aren't just weapons platforms. They're mobile military bases carrying thousands of troops, squadrons of fighters, and enough supplies to maintain control over entire sectors. The evolution of Star Destroyer design tells the story of galactic warfare itself. The Clone Wars saw Venator-class Star Destroyers serving as carriers and command ships, measuring 1,137 meters in length and emphasizing fighter capacity with massive hangar bays that could deploy hundreds of starfighters. The Venator represented a perfect balance for the Republic's needs, carrying extensive fighter complements while still packing 8 heavy turbo-laser turrets for ship-to-ship combat. When the Empire rose, they refined the concept into the Imperial class, shifting the emphasis from carrier operations to raw firepower. The Imperial class came in 2 variants: the Imperial Wine with 60 turbo-laser batteries, and the Imperial II with improved targeting systems and heavier armor. Then came the ultimate expression of capital ship dominance, the Executor-class Superstar Destroyer, stretching a mind-boggling 19 kilometers and serving as Darth Vader's flagship. With over 5,000 turbolasers and ion cannons, these vessels were less ships and more mobile fortresses capable of engaging entire fleets single-handedly. The First Order's supremacy took this even further, a 60-kilometer-wide flying wing that served as mobile capital and factory combined. But size isn't everything in fleet combat. Mon Calamari cruisers proved that innovative design could challenge Imperial doctrine, their redundant shield systems and unique architecture making them surprisingly resilient. The First Order's Resurgent-class Star Destroyer, at 2,915 meters, incorporated lessons learned from both Imperial failures and Rebel successes. These massive vessels represent more than military might. They're statements of political power and technological superiority. Number 6. Firespray Pursuit. The Galaxy's vehicle designers have created specialized craft for every conceivable situation, and these purpose-built machines often steal the show. Take Slave Y, now officially referred to as Firespray in current canon. Boba Fett's distinctive Firespray 31 class patrol craft. It flies vertically but lands horizontally, creating a uniquely intimidating profile while maximizing interior space for prisoner cells. Originally designed by Quat Systems Engineering for law enforcement, this 21.5-meter vessel was extensively modified by both Jango and Boba Fett, with heavy weapon systems, military-grade shields, and sensor masking technology. The modifications to Fett's Firespray showcase the philosophy of specialized vehicles perfectly. What started as a patrol craft became the Galaxy's most feared bounty hunting vessel, equipped with twin rotating blaster cannons, concussion missile launchers, proton torpedoes, and even seismic charges. The ship's unique vertical flight orientation allowed all weapons to face forward during pursuit, while its reinforced hull and prisoner cages made it perfect for capturing and transporting bounties. Specialized vehicles solve specific problems with ingenious solutions. Cloud cars patrol the skies of Bespin with twin-pod designs that provide redundancy and superior visibility. Geonosian solar sailors unfurl energy-collecting sails for interstellar travel. The Republic's AT-ATs gunships perfectly balanced troop capacity with close air support capabilities. Consider the elegant Naboo Royal Starship, its mirror chrome finish and flowing lines making a statement about the planet's commitment to beauty, even in functional design. Sometimes specialization means adapting to extreme environments. Sandcrawlers turned Tatooine's harsh deserts into highways for Jawa scavengers, their massive treads and fortress-like construction protecting valuable salvage. Underwater vehicles like the Gungan Bongos navigate Naboo's planet-spanning oceans with organic-looking hulls that blend technology with nature. Even the humble pod racer represents specialized engineering taken to its extreme, stripped-down engines with just enough cockpit to keep a pilot barely in control at speeds that would liquefy most beings. There you have it, fellow star pilots. From the smallest speeder to the mightiest Star Destroyer, vehicles shape every aspect of galactic life. What's your favorite Star Wars ride? Drop a comment below, and may the Force guide your travels through hyperspace and beyond.